Yo, alright, so actually I'm doing this video for a second time because I kind of fucked up. But this is about ASAP Rocky and what I think the problem with ASAP Rocky is. And before I get into that, I just want to first and foremost say he's one of my favorite artists, period. You know, I found out about him in 2012, like most people did, probably. He blew up in 2012, I should say. He released his first tape in 2011, Live Love ASAP. Very good tape. A lot of the song with him and Schoolboy Q, just barred each other out. Like, it was dope. And so I thought his trajectory was going to be infinite, because you have that and you have the song with him and Kendrick and Drake, and it just seemed like he was just destined to be one of the, like, it was gonna be a big four. It was gonna be him, it was gonna be Drake, it was gonna be J. Cole, it was gonna be Kendrick, and it was gonna be Rocky. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like that was gonna be the big four. But here we are in 2017, and ASAP Rocky hasn't released a solo album since 2015. And that solo album, At Long Last ASAP, is one of my favorite albums ever. Okay, ever. I love that album. Like, I can't even put into words how much I love that album, because it exists on so many different levels. I mean, you have the beats. ASAP Rocky's never had a problem getting beats. You have the flow. He's never had a problem with his flow. His flow is one of the best in the game. Him and Young Thug are the flow gods. And I'm gonna definitely talk about Young Thug in a future video, but we're here to talk about ASAP Rocky. But and then I feel like his lyricism he stepped it up in a great way. Like, his lyricism on At Long Last ASAP. I mean, you have a song where him and Mos Def, Yazin Bey, where I would argue, and I've kind of heard this, but I don't know how popular of an opinion this is. I would say he got the best of Mos Def on that track that he did on At Long Last ASAP. So I thought that he should be bigger than what he is, and yet when his album was released, it didn't sell that well. I mean, it did about 100,000, but it didn't have legs. And I'm vexed as to why that is, because he's so talented, he's so recognizable. Like, you instantly know who he is, or rather, you did before the Travis Scott kind of blew up, which is kind of an interesting thing. I don't think they get along too well either. Actually, there have been, I've heard about incidents where people have called Travis Scott ASAP Rocky, and he like pushed the dude and things like that. Like, I honestly don't think they fuck with each other. I haven't seen them fuck with each other really. Like, I could be wrong, but I don't think they fuck with each other. And they were dating at one point. They were both dating the Jenner sisters. ASAP Rocky was dating Kendall Jenner, and Travis was dating Kylie. Now, since it has been found out that apparently or reportedly Kylie and Travis Scott have broken up because Travis fucked 10 girls, I believe. So I guess the 10th girl, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. But anyway, I think because of, I don't know why ASAP Rocky isn't where he needs to be. I think that ASAP Yams dying kind of took him off his watch. It got him out of his bag. He's no longer, he's not where he needs to be as far as an artist of his caliber. I think that the lane that he was supposed to fill as the kind of the fourth pillar of the big four in hip hop right now, current artists, obviously we have legends like Kanye West, Jay-Z, Eminem, etc. But as far as young, newer artists, I should say, relative to this decade, it should have been him. And I think Future kind of came in and took that spot. I think Travis Scott took that spot. I think Young Thug, Migos, I think these types of guys have kind of like occupied that space a lot better than he has, just because of the work ethic, not because of the talent. Like, their talent doesn't surpass his, but I think their work ethic has surpassed his, and I think a large part of that is because of the death of ASAP Yams. ASAP Yams dying, I think, really changed a lot for him. He's changed his whole outlook on life. I see he stopped like sipping lean, things of that nature. All great, all good, but the work ethic isn't there. I think ASAP Yams is what, you know, he inspired Rocky. He made Rocky, you know, rap. You know, and I'm not saying that Rocky can't rap, but he just isn't rapping as much as he used to, and it's unfortunate because he's one of my favorite rappers, and I still am looking forward to another project whenever it comes. So just if you can see this, bro, I really hope that you're still as dedicated to the rap game as you were before, because you know your fans are waiting. Thank you.